Hello everyone, this is Matt from MMODen.com, welcoming you to another episode of Inside the Den, a quick peek at a game's features and overall gameplay. Now today, Inside the Den, we're going to take a look at Perfect World International. This is a 3D fantasy MMORPG published by Perfect World Entertainment. Now if you like what you see in this video and you want to learn more about Perfect World International, you can check it out over at MMODen.com or click the link below. So let's get started. Let's get our notice. Basically, let's log into our account. Mistyped the password. I think I mistyped it again. Nope, but okay. So we suggest that you change your password often. Alright. So as you can see, we have no characters created, so let's create one. And now one thing that's really great about Perfect World International is the character creation is really in-depth. Now this is the newest character class, and also, just so you know, the game updates really on a regular basis. The game has been around about 6 years, originally launched, I believe it was in China, and it's been around a long time, and they really put a lot of effort into it. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that this was Perfect World Entertainment's first game, and they even had the balls to name it after themselves, Perfect World. And they also have games like Battle of the Immortals, Forsaken World, and they have new games coming up like Realm of the Titans and things like that. A lot of different variety in the games that they have. So let's take a look at the races really quick, and then we're going to get into in-depth. So the Earth Guard is the newest race that's been added to the game, and the Earth Guard can be one of two classes. The Seeker. A Seeker is a staunch defender, is very land itself, possessing great stamina. Seekers combine metal spells and martial powers to become masters of both classes, quarters and ranged combat. And then you have the Mystic. Preferring to avoid close-quarter combat, a Mystic still adheres to the same philosophy of protecting the natural world. To that end, Mystics use wood magic to both summon natural beings as well as soothe their comrades' wounds. I'm guessing Mystic is kind of along the lines of a druid, if you know you're used to those types of things, and the Seeker is kind of along the lines of a shaman. You know, kind of give a little bit of a reference to World of Warcraft. But you can be male or female, and as you can see, females are pretty hot. So let's take a look at the other races real quick. You have humans, you have the Untamed, you have the Winged Elf, you have the Tideborn, which is the other more recent race that was launched, and like I said, the Earth Guard. So we're going to get started with the Earth Guard, and we'll make a Mystic, and we'll make a female Mystic. So let's go ahead and name our character, and let's customize. So now, you have a lot here that you can kind of go forward with, and you can look at. I'm not exactly sure what these presets are and why there's just random girls in there, but hey, whatever. So we don't, let's see. Really weird that it has these pictures in there, but let's look at the character. You can see you have some different presets as far as everything is concerned. They're kind of your randoms, and if you want to build off of that. So we're going to build off of this wild one. So you can see you could spin your character around. But you can get into the depth here is where all these sliders exist. And you can do all kinds of stuff. And a lot of guys, especially that play female, will do this. and make her boobs absolutely ridiculously large. So, you know what? We're going to leave it just like that. Just for all you guys, so you have something good to look at. And, you know, it fits the name. So we've got hair and colors, so let's go with hair color. You can, and as you see, you've got any color of the rainbow that you can make this character's hair. So we're going to go over here, make it something in the blue range. Let's do some dark blue. How about that? There we go. So I don't want to spend too much time here, but you get the picture. Really, the number of options as far as hair and eyes and basically anything and everything is enormous, and you can just go nuts with the different stuff. And you can even see here, you can scroll down and there's just tons and tons and tons of options. So with that said, we're going to go ahead and get into the game so you guys can see some of the gameplay. So I'm not sure why we have to rename, but obviously I did something wrong. So we've customized, let's confirm, and there we go. So let's double click and get in it. So the game world is actually massive, and there's tons to see in the game world. There's really an in-depth system when it comes to every last little bit of this game, whether it's crafting or the skill system or just the overall gameplay. So I haven't played an Earthguard before in the game, so we're going to kind of walk through their area. The game does use W, A, S, and D to move around. You can also move around with point and click, and instead of your normal exclamation point and such, you'd use a spacebar to jump. So let's close this down real quick, and let's talk to Instructor Sue to get our gifts from above received and the reawakening. Where am I? Earthguard. Okay. So let's open up. That's the help menu. Let's open up our quest menu, and we need to the reawakening. What does it want us to do? So go. Priestess Void. Void is wisdom. So let's see, we need to move, at least the game gives us an arrow in the direction that we need to go. So there's our end NPC that we need to turn our quest to. So you saw it had like the little gold shield for the NPC to pick up a quest, and it's essentially like a little scroll. You can, from afar, you can double click on that character and it'll walk you over to her, or to them, and you'll be able to pick up or turn in the next quest. And you can see we got some spirit earned, some EXP earned, and some coins and some reputation, and also 10 small mana potions. So cross the void. Please tell me why I'm here. Yep. Let's move. So we got that. So let's see. What do they want us to do? Head to the next person. So let's head up this direction, and I'm pretty sure. Now what's really cool is you can actually do a double jump, which I know for the people who love to jump around in games, that you can really jump high. And you can see, I mean, just the depth in the graphics of the different areas. You can see these waterfalls, and I mean, it's great, especially for a free-to-play game. And I'm not sure how much you can hear it. I did turn the music down a little bit so you guys can hear me, but the soundtrack for the game is second to none. So level guide, choose level 1 to 5, general info, essential, quest detail. So these are all the quests that we can essentially pick up between levels 1 to 5. This is basically going to give you a little piece of information for everything from gears to area to all the different things that you need to know for your levels 1 to 5. And you can change this, and then the game's going to essentially tell you, okay, go here, do this, you know, different things like that. So let's pick up this next quest, and hopefully it'll have us go out and fighting some different guys. So wait, 10. So I'm not exactly sure. So first test, here we go. Trying to get past all this different stuff so we can get into a quest that wants us to go and kill Redwing Nymphalid and Blue Paw Lemur. So the nice thing is you can click on the names. It does have the auto path. This, I believe, was one of the first games that ever did do that. So let's turn off the auto path. Let's look at the skills that we have real quick. We've got Nature's Vengeance, which is essentially Spiritual Initiate deals wood damage equal to your basic magic attack plus 55% of the weapon damage. And then we've got Break in the Clouds, which is your first healing spell. So we want to. It's kind of weird because, you know, you get used to certain games and things are in certain places. So inventory is actually B. So there's our inventory, and we do have this staff. And that's already equipped. So let's go ahead and look at some of these other features here. So we've got the character screen. We've got 5 points because we are level 2 now that we can put into different areas. So let's look at it. We've got vitality, we've got strength, we've got magic, and we've got dex. I'm guessing since I am a magic user, we'll go ahead and put it all into magic. So there, that's set. And let's take a look at skills. The default key for skills is R. So here's the active skills we have. We've got the 2 we talked about, Break in the Clouds, Nature's Vengeance, and a Town Portal. And then we've got our quest log, which is under Q, and public relations, which is essentially pets, your different emotes, talking to different people, friending people, your factions, and then hyper experience, which you could take and do multiples of your experience for these different stones and stuff like that, which is all part of their cash shop and things of that nature. So let's go ahead and let's bring up the map. Oops, sorry. So you can see we're right here in this area in the fissure. The map is really large, and you can zoom in by left clicking, and let's zoom back out. Left click there. So this is kind of the area that we're in and around. We can also bring up, there's a territories map. I think it's over here somewhere. Let's see if we can bring up the territory. So there you go. So this essentially allows, once you join a guild, you can control these different areas. And you can see like this guild controls all these areas, this guild controls all these areas, and stuff like that. So, and by controlling these areas, it allows your guild to earn money and different things like that. So it's a pretty cool little feature that the game has. Now, one thing that is different is the hotkeys are set to F, the F keys. So I know a lot of people are used to 1, 2, and 3. I believe you can remap them, so it's not really a big deal if you don't like them in the F keys. You just remap them to what you want, and it takes a little bit of time, but it's worth it to have the game play exactly the way you want it to, so you're not stuck in any way, shape, or form. Great thing is it's pretty much a one-shot to take these guys out with my spell that I have. Except this guy seems to be a little bit tougher, so we're gonna whack him a little bit. The animations are smooth, which is good. Some games they put a lot of effort into the graphics and stuff like that, and then you'll see the animations are not that smooth. But the animations are definitely really smooth. Nice thing is you do have this pickup option to where you can essentially set a hotkey to just pick up items as you're cruising around, so you don't have to worry about finding and making sure you're able to click right on the individual thing. So let's see how we're doing. So we've got all the lemurs. Now we've got to find these red-winged nymphalids. So we're in the right place. We've just got to cruise around and find them. So let's see what we can find here. I think they're over here maybe? No? Let's see what we can find. Are they up in the air? They are up in the air. They're these flying butterfly or dragonfly type things that are very colorful. So let's take these out real quick. They're gonna attack me from the... That would kind of suck if I was if all I had was... I don't know if you have a range as far as see if I can attack him with just my staff. No, my guy's cruising along to way over there. So let's see if I can get this guy targeted. Let's see what I'll do here. Nope. So I need to use my spells to be able to attack. So it does have some good dynamic as far as and logistics as far. Now I'm never going to be able to get all the way up there to get any treasure, but it's pretty funny because they're dying up in the air, but they're not actually dropping their treasure onto the ground. So somehow their treasure just floats around in the air. But hey, whatever. So let's... Oh, that one disappeared. We got some graphical glitching there. Whatever. Always a challenge sometimes with these quests. There we go. Let's get them from a different angle. So let's take them out. This should be the last one, and we'll be able to turn in this quest. There we go. So let's pull it up. Nope. For some reason, I guess one of them didn't count. That's not... And get different things like that. So we do have the Mystic Trainer and the Seeker Trainer that it wants us to see. So let's see. How far is that away from here? Let's see if we can cruise over there and talk to my trainer real quick. Oh, and I accidentally clicked. So we need to do that and see if we can jump around. And let's actually show you guys this. So take the quest reward. So we did get Serious Arcane Robe. So we got a robe we're able to use. So we're going to put that on. And a basic military charm. So we'll equip that. And the game does that. You can see every 20 minutes I'll be able to open this chest again and get a new item. So really cool little feature there. Helps out especially in the beginning when you're trying to find equipment, and the game, they know that they want to get you to the later levels and more towards the end game. So they're really making an effort to push in that direction, which is really good for those people that started late. You've got so many characters that are already in the higher levels and competing in the higher level dungeons and the end game content. So it's really smart of them to do that. So here we are, we're going to be able to talk to the 2 different trainers, but I'm going to do that after we leave because my time is up. I hope you guys enjoyed today's trip inside the den, and don't forget to subscribe and keep yourself updated as each new episode is released. And if you want to play or learn more about Perfect World, you can read our full review over at MMOden.com or click. Oh, one of them was a Jade Dragonfly, that's why it wasn't this exact type of creature that I need. So you can see my EXP here in this purple bar right here, 86.4%, and we have completed that quest, so we're going to cruise back to the Priestess of Soul. Like I said, the nice thing is you can just click on their name and you will autopath, and you can just get other stuff done while you're cruising along. We did pick up this white Jade Amulet, but I'm not able to use that until I level, which should be pretty shortly. Now that I'm talking to her, let's see if I level up. We did level, and it tells me about the leveling guide again. So now you do have these, almost all Perfect World games have these chests. You can see remaining is 50 seconds. Congratulations on leveling up. You're now able to learn new skills from your skill master. Excellent. But about these chests, there's different, every 10 minutes you get the blessing, and then you'll open it up and it'll drop a specific item. So you see here, like, we've got this supply stash, so I'm insufficient level. So you see here, actually level 5, once I reach level 5 I can open this. Perfect World games were one of the first to do that. They were really good about giving you kind of these starter equipment boxes that you're able to open up and look at, and the link below. Till next time, thanks for watching.